Alright, so we have the week 4 matchups of the PPL, Pokemon Draft League. And we have a new coach replacing Under the Radar Kelly because things have happened. So that is the Uzi Gunner, friend of mine. And honestly, we always wish the best for Kelly. And we're excited to see how Uzi plays going forward. That's not much else to talk about that. I'll wait for people to get here before we actually start discussing the rest. Consider I just start the stream. What up, nurse? Let me at everyone live. What up, D2? Put that over there. Okay. Pop out the screen chat. A little dungeon. D2, thank you for the 6 months, brother. Appreciate you. Here before the Discord ping. Hey. New coach, yeah, the Uzi Gunner. So the Uzi Gunner has replaced Kelly. Kelly can no longer play. Just a few personal things that have happened. Oh yeah, so Uzi actually has, I think, until tomorrow to change up his team a bit, because these were Kelly's changes initially that he did. He actually changed up his team completely between week 3 and week 4, which is wild. But yeah, I'm hyped for Gramble too. We gotta wait though, because the weekend is about, well, at least I would have done it today if I didn't do it yesterday. But if I didn't do it yesterday, Gramble wouldn't have gone crazy yesterday. So, what up, fam? We'll be talking about the week 4 matchups, and you know, it's just gonna be a good time. Just a nice chill stream, nothing crazy, unless some more people pour in. I am going to, what is the P? The PPL is the Pokemon Premier League. It's a draft league. I appreciate you, Augustin. It's alright, I understood what you said, even though you got rid of it. Hey, Tom. Hello, D2? What the hell? What up, AC? How you doing, fam? Let me actually remind Uzi that, I should remind the Discord, tonight's the last day. Tomorrow's the last day to do trades if anybody wants to do them in the chat. I ain't doing nothing though. My team's staying exactly the same. But yeah, so let's talk a little bit about the matchup. So usually this would be Drewby versus Under the Radar, but with Kelly out of it and Uzi taking the place, it's now Uzi versus Drew. Who wins? Uzi, Drew. All right, let me ask my community, get a little poll going. Let y'all decide who wins here. Real quick to start it out. Now, I want to say that Uzi's Regidrago is pretty freaking crazy here. Like, legitimately, they have a fairy, but Regidrago gets Earthquake and Earth Power, so Klefki is at best a check. It is at best a check to everything. I don't see it being more than that. I don't know though. I also think that in Drew's side, an offensive, like even a banded. Yeah, but Balloon Klefki wouldn't be bad, right? Because it does probably wall unless it clicks like, unless it runs like a random coverage move just to, maybe just to hit both Torkoal, Cinderace, and Klefki in one. Because Earth Power could do it, but I guess if you predict the Balloon, maybe you could run Ancient Power too. What up, Tim? Hey, Skype. Yeah, but I mean, Klefki has to come in. So if it has Balloon initially, Balloon plus Magnetize is really good. Oh yeah, Fire Fang's also a thing too. What up, Great? Was good. I don't know why, but when I put dude, my YouTube just spazzed too. I was about to say, like, I put a poll and then everything changed. Let me see if it works now. Alright, it worked. Alright, Sun Boost to Fire Fang is not it. Who replaced who as a coach? Uzi gonna replace Kelly, Under the Radar. Oh yeah, I haven't watched Drew's team builder yet. But just because I like to actually guess a little bit of what they're doing, I think it's a little bit more fun. Yeah, I guess that was everybody. Please remember. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed them, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Regidrago actually goes crazy. Akaberry, Magnet Rise, Calm Mind, Steel Beam. Nobody expects it. Why are you killing them on? But yeah, I definitely think that Regidrago goes crazy. I think that's why you have to bring Klefki, because otherwise it's just insane. Walking Wake, definitely a scary one. We do have Terra Fairy on Zoroark, which is something that maybe... Okay, so if you're Uzi has to bring Vaporeon, right? Uzi has to bring Vaporeon, right? You have to. You don't want to lose to Hydro Steam, so you bring Vaporeon. Don't worry about Nap. You'll see the game, bud. But you don't want to lose, so you'll bring Vaporeon. You know what's actually high-key and insane threat in this game? Skull Villain. You think the problem is matchups, team building, in-game play, or something else? I think the fucking moves keep fucking missing live. Sorry. I think that's the problem. If these damn moves connect, I might win some games. But it is my choice to bring 90% accurate moves. But anyway, going on. I don't know why I got so aggressive about that. But yeah, you have to bring Vaporeon. It has to be special defensive as well, which means that it is not a check to Cinderace either. Like, Sun Boosted Pyro Balls go crazy, especially if it's Band-Ace. And honestly, versus Uzi's team, I would definitely run Banded Cinderace. I think there's no reason not to click it besides Sarah, which is also another reason why I think Uzi has to bring Sarah Ledge too. Not only does it deal with Ace, but it also allows it to, what's it called? It also has Shadow Sneak priority for Miss Magius. We got other Ironmon going. I didn't get the chance to watch. Ironmon's going well. We got Gramble still working. Yeah, Sarah Ledge is pretty good versus Ace. Only Sucker Punch will do anything, and if it's bulk up Sarah Ledge, it goes crazy here too. Treads is not bad at all versus this Sun. I do think that a Terra... Oh, you know what's actually pretty crazy here? Like Terra Fire / Terra Dark. Well, Terra Fire / Terra Dark Brute Bonnet as well. New coaches right here, Uzi Gunner. But yeah, anyway, I wouldn't change anything about my draft. I feel fine without having hazard control. And again, if I could just... I land my moves in practice sometimes. Amo could tell you, sometimes I don't land my moves in practice. But, yeah, I love my team. I really love my team this season. But yeah, I feel like Specs Wake is insane. I think sub leftover Wake can be pretty crazy. I actually think that Uzi might even bring Calm Mind Vaporeon as his last move. Like Wish, Protect, Calm Mind, Surf. Maybe, I do miss Cecil Sedge a lot. You're right. Maybe not though, because you probably need Ice Beam for Brute and the neutral on everything. This is weird because you have to be Vaporeon, but offensively Vaporeon's not that good, especially in the Sun. This week Drew bust out something like Specs Regieleki, puts a lot of pressure. The problem with Specs Regieleki is this dude has probably the best Regieleki counter in the game, Iron Treads. Well, the Terras this week would most likely be, at least from Uzi's side. Can Uzi even bring anything that's Terastallized this week? I don't know if he even brings Zoroark. Now that I think about it, like Terra Fairy, Zoroark makes sense, but you might just bring an Amorous instead of Terra Fairy. I don't know. I don't think actually Uzi can bring any of his Terras this week. I guess you can try and do something to Raichu, but even that's not good here because of Honchkrow plus Slitherwing. Even with a Terra, like that Mon does not have good defenses, so you smash them. Yeah, I actually don't think Uzi brings any Terra Pokemon this week. And if he does, it's going to be some type of Zoroark. No worries, D2. I think he brings Treads. I think he has to bring Vaporeon. I think he has to bring Sarah Ledge. I think those three are given. I think Regidrago for sure should come because Regidrago is actually crazy. Ice or Fairy Raichu, but that falls to the opposite or priority. Exactly. Like, I don't think you want Ice here. You would want, if anything, I'd go Electric priority, Electric Terra on Raichu and just keep going crazy with Thunderbolt. But even then, and maybe with like Protect for first impression. This is a Slitherwing game by Drew for sure. Checks Regidrago, checks Raichu, checks Arbolivia, checks Zoroark, checks Mesprit. Definitely, it can switch in on Iron Treads. For sure, it's a Slitherwing game. Can he still change Zoro's Terramary? He could. So, Sunday night is the last time he's going to have to be able to change anything. It's the last time he has to change anything, and then the teams are locked for the season. So that's the last time anybody has anything to change. But yeah, I think Tread, Sarah Ledge, and Vaporeon have to come. I think Regidrago should come. And then if you don't bring Terra Fairy Zoroark, then you bring an Amorous. And then it's like some toss up because like you could bring Sneasler because it's freaking Sneasler, right? Sneasler's freaking Sneasler. It can always cheese anything. Mesprit, it has potential too. But Mesprit's weird. Nah, Mesprit actually bad. It's bad. It's actually really bad in this game. I'd take back. Like, I think Mesprit is annoying for Drew to switch into, but I think Mesprit loses to every mon on Drew's team at the same time. Unless it's like sub. Nah, Honchkrow, Slitherwing. Too much. Too much. I don't know if you bring Regieleki this game at all if you're Drew. I don't think you do. Are there matches tonight or we just cover matchups? Matches are tomorrow, my friend. They come out tomorrow. So we're just covering the matchups. I really, really, really like Skullville in here because I feel like it takes advantage so well of Tread's Vaporeon. And it's another reason why he has to bring Ceruledge. But like if you're Growth, Stomping Tantrum, Flamethrower, and like Grass Move, there's not a lot for that at all. To an extent, BTU, but like you gotta remember Dire Claw is Dire Claw. I think if he did bring Sneasler, by the way, it's Scarf. If I bring Sneasler, I bring Scarf here with U-Turn as a means of checking Walking Wake, Ace, etc. Thank you, Gustav. I appreciate you. No, MV got the dub. MV gets the because he gets the basically the damn it, what's it called? Activity win versus Kelly. Yeah. Like I think Sneasler would be Scarf if it comes. With U-Turn, Close Combat, Dire Claw, and Switcheroo. You know what's crazy? I really feel like everybody when they were breaking down the teams, they were talking so much crap about Drew's team, and I feel like Drew's team is insanely good. I really think he did Sun right, in my opinion. Probably not, Krizobi, but we'll see. Because I'm going to play, we see more SV Online battles on your channel. For the most part, just draft for now, Gavin. Until the regular timer's fixed. Because we can only do the draft timer. But yeah, I don't know. I think Walking Wake, Ace, Slitherwing are so freaking strong here that I think if Drewby plays like sub Walking Wake well, he can go crazy. Yeah, Cross, I did so many test games with MV for that game too, so it sucks they never got to play. But yeah, I think he can go. Thank you, bro. I don't know. I want to go 55 Drewby, 45 Uzi. Uzi's a great battler, and I'm happy to see him back in draft and to watch this. But like, Walking Wake is so stupid in this game. Slitherwing also just really just used around doing everything. I don't know. Like even like sub Nasty Plot Miss Magius with sun boosted mystical fires, it's just really tough. So yeah, I think like a Specs Walking Wake clicking the correct move, excuse me, or a sub Walking Wake with modest, obviously the special attack raise can go crazy as well. Which is also why I think Vaporeon has to be special defensive. So I'm gonna go 55 Drew, 45 Uzi. Chat says 60 Drew, 40 Uzi, or 39 because that's the way this. Oh, 59 Drew, 40 Uzi. Dude, I really like Drew's team a lot, man. I think it's so good. All right, we got Addison, 3-0. One of our 3-0 champs. One of the two people. Addison as well as Mephisto. Versus Mount. Look at their MVPs, dude. Gardevoir with 9 kills. Which it may have had more if she stayed in. And then freaking Kilowattra, which I want to draft this mon more and more. Every single time I see it. I feel like everybody plays this mon so well. I feel like it always puts in so much work in draft. I don't know. Kilowattra's a really freaking good, especially now that I can Terra. This game is weird. This game is weird because Pult for sure comes, right? There's no reason not to bring Pult. And because Pult's coming, you can see things like T-Tar, Slowking, Scizor as options, even Ursaring as potentially Pokemon that can come in on that. Because I think Pult for sure is just... Pult should come every week. Pult should come every week. Again... oh, you know what mon looks crazy here now that I think about it? Cetitan. Cetitan goes crazy here. Cetitan actually goes insane here. Especially with the Glow King just getting it in. Yeah, Cetitan's insane. always checks Pult, always checks Zapdos, always checks Glamora. It can... Does Ursaring have access to Scrappy? No. But it does have Guts. Yeah, so Titan looks crazy. Oh, Tatsugiri's pretty cool here too. Like a Nasty Plot set. Actually, Nasty Plot Terra Water is stupid deadly. Holy crap. Or even Terra Electric. Specs can work too. Or Scarf. I agree. Terra Water Specs could be crazy too. Well, it doesn't need Stomping Tantrum, right? It can just use Earthquake. But yeah, I agree with you. It gets Earthquake. Yeah, so Titan goes crazy. Which is why you probably want to bring King Gambit for sure. Garchomp is... I mean, Garchomp... SD Garchomp is really nice here too. Can you bring... I don't know if she brings Gardevoir to this game. I think Specs is really strong, but maybe you're too scared of Scizor. Because, like, I feel like you have to bring Arcanine to this game, right? So Titan, Scizor, Breloom, you most certainly have to bring Arcanine to this game. Yeah, Gyarados looks very strong. Very hard to switch into. And also, I don't even know if Mount can afford to bring Kilowattrel in this game simply because of the Gastrodon threat. Though, I will say... Specs Kilowattrel just doesn't have switch-ins, but that's Specs Kilowattrel. Does Rotom come this week? I think Rotom is pretty good. Get a burn on Breloom and can't be spored. Can burn Garchomp, burn Scizor. What's this about a new coach? Oh, Uzi replaced Kelly. Yeah, Zapdos is actually insane. Zapdos has no switches in this game. Like, what do you even pivot into Zapdos? You're forced to bring Alomola, which can be 2 KO by Band. Which I guess if it's Rocky Helmet, then Zapdos 2 KOs itself. Yeah, you're literally at pivots. This may be a Hatterene game just because to stop Glamora, but I really don't think Hatterene is that good despite that. Actually, I don't even think Hatterene is that great here. It's a close combat resist though, I get it. Yeah, he's alright. Kelly's alright. He just has a lot of stuff going on. Does the Tauros mean all forms? No, it's just Kanto. Speaking of Tauros, it's not terrible. Terra Electric, Terra Normal are pretty good here. Doesn't make Tauros kind of go stupid? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tauros looks actually really good here. Like Terra Normal Body Slams, just click. I don't even think you... I'm pretty sure Terra Normal Life Orb Sheer Force Body Slam will 2 KO Scizor with Rocks. Guaranteed. Like, actually, I'm 100% sure that'll 2 KO Scizor with Rocks. I don't even think you need Flamethrower. I literally think Body Slam with Terra Normal 2 KOs that. Has a really good speed tier too. It's higher than everything besides the Kilowattrel, which I don't even think can come this game. It doesn't offer any defensiveness, and it's very scared versus like King Gambit and Gastro. They're based on points, Kata. You get points that you can spend. So you draft them. I really think Titan's strong here though. Max speed, no defense, helmet, aftermath, Drifloon. I can see that. Get the quest. I really think Ursaring comes because it's the only thing stopping Dragapult. And I feel like you kind of want to try and keep Scizor. Scizor's not bad. But then again, there's Arcanine, which is a problem. Arcanine is actually really, really annoying, the Flare Blitz and stuff, which is why Aloe has to come. And you can just Baton Pass around. Yeah. Gambit for sure comes. Maybe even Shookaberry Gambit, to be honest. Because, like, it doesn't die to anything. Yeah, I think Gambit comes. The plus 10 is how many is their differential. So Addison has 10 kills above everything. Yeah, Gogo's not bad. Actually, Gogo's a pretty decent to Titan check with Terra Water. That's a good call. And it also isn't weak to Bullet Seed because of Sap Sipper. Bulk Up Gogo's actually pretty crazy here. Hold up. I didn't even think about that. Bulk Up Gogo's pretty cool. Terra Water, you have Earthquake for Glow King. You set up always on Alomola. Oh shoot, that might be the tech, guys. Nah, Aloe's definitely passive, but it needs to come because it needs to be the one-stop check all for basically every Pokemon. An Arcanine for sure comes this week. It's so good here. It might even be Safety Goggles, but I think it's going to run Boots because Gogo could come. But it could be Safety Goggles if it wants to. Rocks are very good, though. Don't worry, it's time to run Blizzard Freeze Go-Go. Gyarados, Gambit, Gastro, Rotom, Tauros, Arcanine. No. You definitely bring Dragon Ball for sure. Dragon Ball for sure comes. Nah, Tyranitar's pretty bad in this game. No. It's a Guts Ursaring game, 36, but it runs Eviolite in this game. It doesn't run Flame Orb. I know you meant Flame Orb, but I'm just clarifying for other people. Can go crazy, but Go-Go and Guard are a solid answer if that's what they plan. Well, Gardevoir dies to Belly Drum. It's a Belly Drum Ice Shard, right? Is Sandville Garchomp banned? I'm pretty sure we banned that. So, but Go-Go, it's a really, really good check. Again, because you have to, like, call the Earthquake on Terra Water. I don't even know if +6 Earthquake from Titan KOs. You know what I actually wish you could... See, I really like Terra Ghost Titan here. Because it'll kill everything. But it's just so Gambit weak. It's so Gambit weak. So I think you have to bring Terra Water Titan. It lets you kill Arcanine with Liquidation. You Ice Spinner kill Gastron at +6. I think Go-Go's actually good. I agree with you. I have no idea what Dragon Bolt set you bring here. Because you can't bring Specs. I guess you can. Maybe that's why you bring Hatterene. That way they can't click Specs Draco. Because between Hatterene, Ursaring, and Alomola, you have a Dragon Bolt check. If it's Wisp, Hex can't do anything to Ursaring. Nah, not Sheer Force. It's definitely Slush Rush in this game for Titan. This is 75-25 in favor of Addison. I don't know. You know a Mon that we didn't even talk about that literally wins if Arcanine's dead? SD Trailblaze Scizor. Like, there's nothing for that. SD Bullet Punch, Close Combat Trailblaze. Maybe with a Citrus Berry to take 2 Shadow Balls or something. Obviously, Arcanine has to be checked, but like, you can easily force an Arcanine by going for Belly Drum after a Chilly Reception from Slowking, forcing the Arcanine to kill the Titan. Normally only watch your Iron Mon streams. Want to give me a quick explanation of how this works? So Jessica, basically we're just talking about matchups that are happening in the games that we're going to be watching tomorrow for the Draft League. That's basically it. You guys give your thoughts on the matchups, vote on who you think will win, and we go on. I'll be doing Iron Mon again on Monday. Maybe Spell Tag comes again, and Curse might actually be good for a setup. I guess for Ursa and Curse could be cool. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Maybe you bring Banded Dragapult and just U-turn and Dragon Darts around. That's why I think Alomola comes. I don't even know what's good. Is there a beginner version of Draft League? It's like you draft Pokemon and you play? Or are you just asking for rules? Because, yeah, there are. There's documents on Smogon 2 that talk about it. I don't know. This is weird. I go 60-40 Addison versus Mount. I think that Scizor has insane potential if it comes. I think that Titan has insane potential because they both force the same answer, which is Arcanine, and they can help each other out. I think Garchomp can be kind of scary too, with like Earthquake potentially as well. SD, if Garchomp had Scale Shot, this would be a Garchomp game, by the way. Doesn't have Scale Shot. I guess Trick Room into Ursaring could do it. Okay, Trick Room into Ursaring from Hatterene could be really strong. And that'll help you overwhelm Arcanine as well. Yeah. This is going to be a really good game. I'm excited for this. Chat said 67 Addison, 33 Mount. Alright, we got Ellie versus Mephisto. Mephisto's the other person who is also 3-0. Ellie is 0-3. I believe she is one of the only ones who has not gotten a win yet. But I will say, a lot of Mephisto's wins, Chi-Yu is really good, right? In most games. But in this game, this is probably the one game you don't bring Chi-Yu. No worries, Hawk. We're just chilling. Like, you don't bring Chi-Yu in this game, right? AV, Hariyama, Diancie, and Hydreigon. Yeah, she literally has the best answers in the game. Wait, Nexus hasn't won either? Nexus has won a week. Done before, but how did you choose Terra Captains? They were based on points, and basically they're lower tier, so any Pokemon were lower tier. I think Low Kicks is incredible in this game, obviously, for Hoopa, Frostmoth, and things like that. Wait, is Nexus actually 0-3? Let me check the standings real quick. Ah, okay. Nexus is also yet to get a win. Damn. He's also been really close. Okay, so we got 2 coaches who haven't gotten wins yet. Iron Bundle is insane in this game. Like, just, it's insane, period. Especially because in this one, you probably end up Terra watering Frostmoth for, like, Chi-Yu and stuff. I don't like the idea of Terra Ground, so, like, Bundle just looks crazy, right? Like, what is the specs? What is the offensive Bundle switch in? If it's, like, Mystic Water. No worries, Hawk. It just clicks Hydro Pump and Freeze Dry. Like, there's mons that can take 2 hits, like Hoopa, but they can't come in and take 2 hits. And if it's AV, you Hydro Pump, hopefully land, and then you flip turn for like 25% and bring out Sylveon on it. I think Low Kicks is really, really, really strong here in general. This might be a Caparajah angle. Diancie, Frostmoth, if it's not Terra Ground. AV to live Hydreigon, which definitely comes this game for sure. Hydreigon deals with Chi-Yu. It's a Sucker Punch resist. It's a Slowbro answer. Yeah, I think Rev Room has to come for Sylveon as well. Otherwise, it just smokes. His Locust is MVP. He's like one of the most MVP players. Dude, I hope he does well. Iron Bundle is amazing. Yeah, Iron Bundle is great. I think that because Rev Room comes, maybe... I'm not sure. I do like Caparajah though. I think AV Caparajah is really freaking good. Player for Hydreigon kill. I don't know if it has power up anymore. I'm pretty sure it lost power up, but I could be wrong about that. Hey, Loyal, we're chilling. Yeah, I think as long as you get an Iron Bundle, and I think that's going to be the issue in this game, right? Because Ellie has very fast, strong U-turners and Volt Switchers. So, like, it's harder to get an Iron Bundle this game because Slowbro doesn't have Teleport anymore. You know, things like that. I don't think Donphan is bad in this matchup either. Dude just clicks. Let me see if Caparajah still gets Power Whip. Do you still get it, bro? No, it doesn't. It lost Power Whip. Damn. So, Rotom... I mean, Rotom is good in this game anyway, right? Slowbro, Donphan, you always bring Rotom. But Elec could just bring, like, the 4 Legends. That's not dumb. You can definitely bring... I think Rotom, Landorus, Tornadus, and Hoopa are all really strong in this game. Well, maybe Hoopa not so much. Hoopa's a good, like, switching to Bundle and Chi-Yu with Assault Vest, but it doesn't do anything else. Someone had drafted Halucha in this draft. I think Halucha got drafted. I know I didn't get this time. Terra Ice Decidueye is pretty cool as a way of dealing with Landorus and Torn. I kind of like that. Are you doing well? And I hope your luck in the draft league gets better from here on out. Appreciate you, fam. Low Kicks, I think, for sure comes. It's just so freaking strong. Because you have to run, like, support mons if you're Ellie. Even if they have Protect, it doesn't matter because, like, banded U-turns can be really hard to switch into. I think if Hydreigon comes, it for sure has Protect for Low Kicks. But even then, like, Sucker Punch does a ton, too, because of Tinted Lens. U-turn, which also base the anti or Rotom. Yep. What's it called? Jigalgi is pretty decent here. Maybe with like a Shuka Berry. Lives a hit from it. Even AV isn't bad. Just clicks Draco for free. Hey, nice. What up, Vince? It just clicks Draco for free. This is weird. I don't feel like it's a guaranteed matchup for anybody. I don't. Like I even based on record, like I don't. I think Mephisto has to bring Slowbro, otherwise Reverum goes stupid versus them. Don't sleep on Terra Ice Decidueye. I think this might be one of the few good Terra Ice Decidueye games. I don't disagree. Yeah, Mephisto's draft is nice. I would like to say ban Bundle, Kinoko, or Frostmoth. I know it's never coming, but it looks insane. I mean, it'll Hydro Pump into Frostmoth and do a lot. Yeah, this literally feels 50-50. I feel like this is closer than what Chad is putting 70-30. I think that Ellie has really good answers to Mephisto's best Pokemon in Chi-Yu, and second best. Well, she has decent answers to Bundle, right? Bundle's biggest thing is its own accuracy. Like you have to click Hydro Pump in this game versus Frostmoth versus AV Hariyama, which for sure comes. Dogs are doing well, thank you. Future Sight, I think Future Sight plus Low Kicks is really strong too. Hi, join the Discord, new Discord user, exclamation mark Discord, and you just click on it. What up, Thundercat? I don't think you ran joy span low kicks though in this one. Actually, now that I think about it, you, especially because a lot of people are getting first impressed. There's no way like protect isn't coming on Hydreigon. Like Hydreigon could literally be U-turn, Dark Pulse type crap. Protect. Draco. That's what I'm saying. I mean, in a Terra Lokix case, like you just quiver and protect, right? And from even then, like you run Terra Water in this game if you're Frostmoth, right? And even then, you still get Terra Water. I'm pretty sure loses to Calm Mind Sylveon. Oh, I guess you could freeze it before, because if you're Terra Water and you have to run Protect, right? So that's 3 moves, right? So you have Quiver Dance, you have Protect. You definitely have Ice Beam in this game. Definitely Ice Beam in this game. Because that's the only way you're going to actually break through Sylveon. And then I guess you run... Do you run Giga Drain or do you run Terra Blast? Maybe you do run... Maybe instead of Ice Beam you run Terra Blast plus Bug Buzz? Terra Blast Bug Buzz isn't bad either. Quiver Protect, Terra Blast Bug Buzz. That also hits low kicks. That's it. Donphan does get Ice Spinner. Explosion, what the hell? But if you don't want to end up bringing Frostmoth because you feel like it's too hard to set up, I think it's actually pretty decent in this game. Though Copperage is so freaking good. Rev Room is just as good either. Well, Terra Blast Water allows you to deal with Donphan plus Chi-Yu. And it's also neutral versus Sylveon. Yeah, Extra Belt low kicks is really strong. I think Muscle Bend is good here too. I think this is a 50-50 matchup. More expensive than Lando? Oh, that's just speed tiers, my friend. Those are just speed tiers. Yeah, Dragouge can wall that. That's that. That's 2. That's why it's really weird. Maybe you don't bring Frostmoth at all. Quiver Dance, Protect, Bug Buzz, Terra Blast works for me, but for others it might not. I think this is a 50-50. I actually think that they both have really strong Pokemon into each other. Like, I don't see anything from either side that just clicks button and wins. Right? Even bundle, like AV Hariyama for sure comes. Rotom will run Spadef, so a little Freeze Dry. If you click Freeze Dry, you're not touching Hariyama plus Ravaroom. I go 50-50 on this. Chat says 69%. Mephisto, 31% Ellie. Alright, we got Nexus versus JV. JV, look at JV's MVP. I want to give a big shout out to Delphox for that game. Who wins? Nexus. JB. JV's a great dude. Hey, what's up, fam? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So, this matchup right here. You know what I really like from Nexus side is Spikes from Coolfish. I think Coolfish is really nice here. Comes in on Muck and clicks Spikes. Comes in on Wigglytuff, comes in on Uxie, and just spikes. What does Nexus have for Greninja? Greninja's pretty weak, though it could be Specs Dark Pulse, but he has Eviolite, Bisharp. He has Thick Fat Appleton, Crogonal, Val with Booster Energy. He's definitely a threat, though. Oh yeah, did I say I meant Overcall? Yeah. The new coach is the Uzi Gunner. We talked about his matchup in the first game. I think Overcall is pretty cool here, if he wants to bring it. Cryo probably comes just as like, yeah, it's not a soft check to Greninja, but it's also like a hard check to Sandy Shocks. Can also haze on Wigglytuff. Can Rapid Spin on Uxie. Dude, I actually like the Greninja plus Terra Grass. Oh, excuse me, Greninja plus Terra Ice Electro. Kind of like, that's a nice little combo right there. I agree. Earthworm is really good here because it's the Apoudon answer. That is not Fluttermane, guys. That is Mischievous. Obviously, you always bring Valiant, right? Yeah, Lucha would be good if Nexus could afford it. I don't know if Nexus has the points to afford it. God, this Bishop is cheaper than Mischievous even with an Eviolite. Guys, those are the speed tiers, not how much they cost. Those are speed tiers. Bisharp is base 70, Mischievous is base 85. Yeah, Lycanroc is good. Terra Fight Lycanroc is really good here. Greninja, Baxcalibur. It's also like you're guaranteed, with a Celerock, you're guaranteed answer to Volcarona. So in this game with Iron Valiant, in my opinion, you use Specs. Now the reason you use Specs is because Moonblast is free, and you don't give a damn about Volk, because Spadef Hippo plus a Celerocker plus Slowking eating one hit, even if it's +1 Bug Buzz into Chilly Reception into a Celerock, is just a kill, in my opinion. I don't think Volk comes to this game at all. I don't think Volk is good in this game. At some point, you gotta do the power rankings of all the team logos. Ooh, that'd be fun. What up, Will? I think one thing that's pretty scary here is dual screens Uxie or Wigglytuff into Orthworm / Baxcalibur could be crazy. So that should cost so much more than Valiant. That's the only logical thinking those numbers mean. Thank you, TK. Yeah, Terrorize Electro is pretty cool. Too bad it's rolled by Cryogonal, which I think actually comes in this game. Faster than Tauros too, and threatens it with Freeze Dry. Typhlosion is not bad at all. I agree. To be honest, this is the type of game I just Terra Fire. Actually, no. I just do the exact same thing with Delphi. You just Terra Fairy. The difference is, though, it's slower than things. Shed Tail's not allowed. But I think Iron Defense Earthworm is pretty good here. With Terra Water or Terra Ghost. Terra Water. Yeah, Terra Water for sure. This is CB Marcus, yeah, Oliver. The GOAT. He made these graphics. Baxcalibur's insanely stupid here. I agree. Dude just Dragon Dances up and clicks Icicle Crash. Volk doesn't own at all. A Celerock Lycanroc. Terra Fight Lycanroc goes crazy. It gets a Celerock, it gets Stone Edge. It can get Thunder Waved. Hippowdon Spadef can just knock it out with Rock Slide. Which, that might be, that's why I'm actually thinking Earthworm's really good, because if Hippowdon is running Rock Slide and not Whirlwind for Volcarona, or Rock Tomb, rather, I was going to say it's doesn't have Whirlwind, which means that Earthworm with Terra is really scary. Like, Terra Earthworm is really scary here. I don't think Articuno is bad. I just don't like it as much because of Overcoat. Yeah, Thunder T is one of my favorite mons in this game with Nasty Plot. Yeah, I agree with you, 36. Lycanroc is insane in this game. Thoughts on Filter, Weakness Policy, Stored Power, Articuno, and almost any ability? That sounds fire. Nah, Sanji, you need Lycanroc in that mix. Yeah, that's a big thing. Baxcalibur might mean that Slowking might run more Fizz Def than Special Defense in this, which also helps to deal with Earthworm to an extent. Live a hit from Muck. So I guess by having Terra would make Volk a must-bring, while without it, it looks kind of mid. That's what I'm saying too. What up, Pikachu? It's Tauros Water. That's the Water Bull. Which is another reason why I think that Fizz Def Slowking is not bad. They'll still eat one Dark Pulse because it's a damn Slowking. I don't like Sandy Shocks as much because I think Hippowdon has to run Special Defense here for Volcarona. And also it lives one Hydro from Greninja. So like Sandy Shocks is not breaking through Cryogonal, Appleton, Hippowdon. Like, it's never going to be able to Volt Switch. It's Mence to bring. Mence feels weird. Mence actually is the reason I think that on the opposition, JV could actually bring Wigglytuff and plus like Ice Punch Uxie. I think Ice Punch Uxie is the thing that Jay could bring. I think Wigglytuff could come as well because the only thing to stop like Mixed Dragon Dance. Like Mixed Dragon Dance, Outrage, Earthquake, Fire Blast is crazy. I enjoy Team Rocky Pikachu. Manual Rain from Thunderous for Overquill could be pretty nice combo. I like that. Though I like Spike's Overquill more. Because I feel like this is a game where you bring Muck because you need to for Iron Valiant. But like, it's not the greatest mon here because it just gives free Hippowdons and Earthquakes. I really, really, really like Terra Fight Lycanroc here though. It goes crazy. You said 55-45? Is there a way Nexus can keep Hatches from going up with like Sandy Shocks? Because Chili into threat would bang for Nexus. Yeah. Crogano's actually decent in this game, right? It hazes and it can rapid from Oxy as freeze dry for Gren. D2, what the hell? SD or Dragon Dance backs. I think you run Dragon Dance in this one, but you definitely run Ice Shard. You run Dragon Dance, Ice Shard, Icicle Crash, +1. It could be Glaive Rush if you don't care about Bisharp because you have semi-answers to it. I think you need Ice Shard though for like Praxter T-Wave, Thundurus, Salamence boosted, a weakened Iron Valiant with booster energy, etc. You said 55J. Chat says 52 Nexus, 48J. I think it's closer to 50-50. Maybe closer, slightly in J's favor. Just because I guess the right Greninja could be kind of crazy. With like mixed Greninja could be kind of crazy. SDI Shard isn't bad either. With like heavy duty boots, that's not bad either. It's so bulky here too. Especially because it can take advantage of Nexus Chili reception. Which I think Nexus definitely brings. Which again, I do think Fizdef. Yeah, I like the 5149. I like that. That's what I'm saying. Terrafite Lycanroc is insane in this game. Alright, chat said 50-50. Which I basically agree. Alright, we got Q versus El Scizor. Dude, I love watching Q's games. I love watching Q's games. Like, this is such a Cleavor game. It's such a damn Cleavor game. It's so nice just to click. But in reality, though, I think the biggest threat is the damn Iron Moth. That mon is insanely hard to switch into. And, like, Meloetta has been going crazy for Q the entire time. But I really like Cleavor. Like, Stone Axe into U-turn is so free versus everything on El Scizor's team. It's so free. Dozo gets rock set up on. Oh, yeah. Large team building videos are great. I agree with you completely. Like, I agree absolutely completely with that. I think Cleavor's so crazy here, dude. Like, the one Cleavor set I really like is Swords Dance. And, like, the thing about Dondozo, and the reason I like Swords Dance is because Dondozo might not come in this game. Simply due to the fact that it lets Lilligant go crazy. Meloetta's Thunderbolt will beat it down 1v1. Much love, Crow. So, like, SD, the thing I'm thinking that goes crazy in this game is SD Cleavor. SD Cleavor with screens has damn near no counters. Because if Dondozo does not come, SD Cleavor smacks Corviknight. X-Scissors is going to smash Mudsdale. It's not going to do much as well. Back. If he even brings Mudsdale too. Like, it's really, really weird, man. Meloetta is hella scary, dude. Meloetta gets so many kills in this game. Doesn't Mudsdale switch into Cleavor? If it clicks Swords Dance, Mudsdale doesn't kill it back. And +2 X-Scissor does like 70% to Mudsdale. It's so freaking strong. Why is Delibird there? Well, because Delibird is the Pokemon he got. I'm gonna run the calc right now on SD Cleavor. Let's see if Fizdef's Mudsdale. X-Scissor. You guys want to know how much +2 X-Scissor does to Mudsdale? So I'm going to go Adamant for the calc. Just because, based on speeches, you don't really need to run Jolly. So you can definitely run Adamant in this one. Because you're fast in most of the mons. So Adamant +2. Cleavor's X-Scissor to max defense, max HP, Impus, Mudsdale does 78 to 92%. Mudsdale is not an answer to Cleavor. It is not an answer to Cleavor. That's 80% minimum. Dude, that's why Cleavor is so freaking good in UU. Doesn't have to deal... You know why you guys all think Cleavor sucks? It's because of Great Tusk. If Great Tusk didn't exist, Cleavor would be going crazy in OU. I mean, Life Orb is a kill. It's a 30% increase. Yeah, it does 102 min. It's a 30% increase coming off of like 80% min now. So, Life Orb's a free kill. Also, just to say Dondozo, let's just say Dondozo, just to say it. Fizdef Dondozo with Dude, taking 30 to 35% from Stone Axes, plus potential spike from Delibird. Large brought Rocky Helmet, Clorb as a way to answer Cleavor. It's Scary Hour still. That thing hits so hard. Dude, that's not even a counter, right? Because, like, Fizdef Corviknight does 81 to 95% from Stone Axe. That's Life Orb, though. Let me get rid of Life Orb. Yeah, 62 to 73. Dude, freaking crazy. Cleavor's so good. And Terra Electric Metalella is insane here. It's actually insane because you beat Dozo. You, What Terra does Florges win in this game? I think Florges has to come. I think it's Terra Water Florges, right? But if you Terra Water, then Lilligant is pretty crazy too. I don't know if Samurott comes in this game. This is not Hisuian Samurott. I always think it's good and then it disappoints. Which one are we talking about? Yeah, like, I mean, you bring Roaring Moon just because if you run, like, Scarf on it, you're faster and everything and can revenge kill a lot. But it's just really weird. I don't know. I like Roaring Moon better in a Terra. If Roaring Moon could Terra, I think it'd be, you know, one of the MVPs on the team. Maybe you go some type of offense with, like, Frostlass. Scarf Frostlass is also another possibility for Lilligant. I don't know. I freaking love Cleavor in this game. Bandit's really good too because it just clicks Stone Axe. You got it? Yeah. Nice. Looks better. It hurt?
Oh my god.
Hurt like hell?
Yeah.
At least you got it. I'm happy. Could you get me a water, brother?
No.
Okay, thank you. You're the best.
Does it look like I have one?
Nah, you look good. You got it. I believe it hurt. I know. I know Larson's good, but I think Q have to really play bad to lose. I agree. Lars is really good, but I agree. I think this is like, this just isn't a matchup for Lars. Like, dual screens, I mean, he can run Brick Break on Roaring Moon, and he has Talonflame to potentially burn it. One thing I do like in this game that I think that Lars might bring is Heavy Duty Boots Gale Wings Talonflame to guarantee knockout the Lilligant. I think that's a pretty cool tech that he can bring. The problem with Grafai is it's really hard to kill things with, even with setup. I don't think it kills Cleavor at +2 or anything. Dude just eats. Cleavor has natural defenses. Yeah, literally. I think it's impossible for Cleavor not to do anything. Also, like, another reason why Dondozo, thank you so much. Another reason why Dondozo isn't so great, because, like, let's say they bring Dondozo, right? And let's say they bring AV as a means of, like, dealing with Iron Moth, as a means of getting a hit off like Earthquake on Meloetta Terra Electric, as a means of dealing with Thunderous. Like, it has to deal with all three of those, and it can't take them all three on. And if it's running AV, it's not running Leftovers, which means Cleavor 3 KOs it. Not to mention dual screens is an option. We didn't even talk about Cyclizar in this game. Rapid spinning around and being faster than Azelf and clicking knockoff. What's the best answer for Cleavor? You gotta go hard into your Mon, like Mudsdale and stuff, and it doesn't even kill. You don't kill it back is the problem. I don't know. I mean, Roaring Moon's alright. He could bring Sanaconda. Yeah, El Scizor has one less Mon because they're based on points, so if you can't afford other Mons, you can't get. I couldn't afford another Mon. Yeah, Destiny Bond Frostlass isn't bad. I think Spike's Lead Frost is fine. I do think Calm Mind Florges is pretty good here too. I think Calm Mind Florges is pretty good because it don't die. And you can save your Terra versus Iron Moth, but I think like Iron Moth can force it to Terra into like a grass or ground type to KO it, then Lilligant just revenges. I don't like Samurott and Zoroark in this game though. I don't like Zoroark as much because like it doesn't really break Florges. Even if like I disguise myself, let's say as a Meloetta and they go Florges, I don't break it. I'd rather have Meloetta. Yeah, setup mode is interesting. I wonder if like, I mean Grimmsnarl eats everything at +1. Especially if it's Fizz Death. They'll eat an Acro and kill back with Spirit Break. Can't Thunderwave though, which is interesting. I don't know, I think this matchup is super Q's. Like I would go 60-40. Q versus Scizor. Rival Blessing Ben. Joey, then get a baby Mon that gets spin. Why do I need Rapid Spin Nap? When have I lost the hazard yet? I played 3 weeks. The game's been not determined by hazards on my side of the field, that's for sure. But yeah, I think 60-40 Q versus Large. I think the matchup is too crazy. Don't play Zoroark is basically spec Zoroark, which still isn't strong enough to 2 KO Florges. Large doesn't want to start with hazards because he has to defog due to Cleavor anyway. That's fair. I mean, it's regular. Alright, we got Gravy versus Shuckle King. Gravy's the owner of the league. By the way, guys, I hope you're subbing to these people. Gravy and I think actually only Gray and Shuckle King. These are the only 2 people who are not 1,000 subs yet. We should get them there. We should get these boys to 1,000 subs each. Shuckle King's so fun to watch, man. His intros are great. Let me put the little thing on. Who wins? Shuckle, Gray. Hey, Letter Genesis, appreciate you, bud. Dude, Tusk goes crazy here. I'm about to say, Tusk is insane. Skip the intro this week, Shuckle King? Wait, it's not a fun intro? Shuckle King, no. What up, Brady? Tusk goes stupid this week, dude. Tusk is so freaking good. Dude, do you bring Spylops just as a Tusk answer? Do you bring Spylops just as a Tusk answer? I mean, you definitely bring Mew. You for sure bring Mew in this game because you need something that can always eat a hit from Tusk. Yo, you know Amon is high-key really good in this game? Oh, it's not Terra Fairy. I was going to say Terra Fairy Haunter. I guess Terra Fight can do it too. But if it was Terra Fairy, it's not bad. Yeah, an Amherst is solid. An Amherst is solid. Like, it's really hard for a Shuckle King to switch into an Amherst. I guess Aviaz is an option. Golden Go as well. AV Golden Go is not a bad Pokemon here. Eats a hit from Haunter, eats a hit from Inteleon, KO's back with Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt. Arcanine definitely clicks buttons. But the problem is Quagsire is an option. Maybe that's something he doesn't want to deal with. And like, I feel like why bring Arcanine physically when you could bring like Inteleon on the special side and do it? But I guess Azumarill is there, same thing as Quagsire. Well, Tone, I didn't want it, alright? Yeah, but Quag is really weird because if Quag is running Water Absorb, then it loses to SD Iron Hands. I don't think you want your Quag to lose to Iron Hands. I'm not sure how I feel about Goodra in this game. It's a Jolteon and Espeon check, but being hit by close combat from multiple mons is crazy. I don't know. I don't like Curse Goodra. I think it takes too long to get strong. Tinglu's not bad because you basically just Hazard Stack and die, and then you have Haunter to Rapid Spin block, which is very funny. Even like Haunter's not bad because it'll eat one. Maybe it'll eat one knockoff. It might. I have no idea. Yeah, Oz is very tough to switch into, which I guess is why you could bring Goodra as one pivot, but then you don't kill back is the problem. You just pivot once, do like 30%, and then die. I like Scarf and Amherst here. I like it a lot for Zarude. Great Tusk at +1. I agree. I'm also a fan of Decidueye in this game. I think Terra Decidueye is really strong. Or just in general. Yeah, like a Trailblaze SD set sounds really, really cool here. The background music I have right now is Here We Go Again by Ilya Kage. So the thing is, again, if it's like AV or like Spadef Golden Go, it's damn near always a counter to an Amherst. Because an Amherst always has to click Moonblast, right? I don't think an Amherst has the luxury to predict when it comes to Tusk and stuff like that. I think it has to click Moonblast. Because if you stay in, and I'm like, and if you click Earth Power Predict and Golden Go, and I stay in and click Ice Spinner, you just freaking go down. Yeah, Jolteon's incredible here. With Terra, it's insane. I think Espeon's okay too. Like a Reflect one for Ting Lu. I wish Gravy didn't upload his game so late. He works on the weekends, I'm pretty sure. Dude, Tusk is so dumb. I agree. That mon's gonna go crazy in this game. I think Tusk is so hard for Gravy. Like, I really think Tusk is hard. I think Azu's hard as well. Like, I just lead Bandit Azu and I just click water move. Extra Belt and Amherst isn't bad. Extra Belt and Amherst is not bad. But I think you want the raw power of, like, Specs. Or you run Calm Mind. Calm Mind could work too. Like a Calm Mind plus Barry. I don't know if Haunter has to come, but Haunter's not bad. Rapid spin blocker, faster than Tusk, threatens it with a KO. Threatens Azu, threatens Quag with E-Ball, faster than Golden Goal. Haunter's not bad at all. But Azu is just so stupid in this game. Which is also why I think that Jack has to bring Decidueye. Not as a switch into Azu. Though I guess he could run Fizz Def Decidueye as a one-time switching to Azu. But what does Azu run here? It runs Play Rough, it runs Liquidation, runs Aqua Jet, and I guess you could just run Ice Spinner. You could also run Super Power for Goodra. Specs Haunter's not bad. Damn near no switchings. I don't even know if you can afford to bring Tinkaton to this game. Because, like, it's so bad into everything. I think Tinkaton's really bad in this game. Mew's weird. Because Mew has potential to win, but, like, it has no recovery. So Mew is, like, it's one of the mons that you can do something with it. Like, setup, for instance. Maybe a setup weakness policy. But I don't know. I think Bram was overall better from his team. I mean, the Decidueye is strong. First impression, Spidops getting a KO on Zarude. No freaking way. That'd be funny, though, if he does bring Spidops. Because it can Sticky Web on Espeon due to first impression. I think AV Tusk is great. I literally think any Tusk here is great. Resist Berry, AV. Like a Pyapa Berry could be cool. Shoot, a Pasho. AV kind of has it all. Dude, I played a UU live the other day, guys. I think I uploaded it. And I switched an Espeon hard on Spidops, and I got first impression, turn 1, and died. Yeah, Screens Mew is an option. Screens Inteleon, too. Screens Inteleon might be better than Screens Mew, though, because it gets it up faster. There's no way he brings... Oh, Psyshock Tusk for the Haunter switching? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I think Tusk goes crazy. I think Gravy has a lot of work to do with Enamorous. Like, if it's Specs, he has to predict. Maybe Sub. I guess Sub Enamorous is not bad. Sub Enamorous isn't bad. Like, Sub Calm Mind is not bad. I think you do bring Sub Enamorous in this game. For sure. I want to say, though, it's easier for Shuckle King because I think Tusk just attacks what's in front of it and clicks Rapid Spin. Well, the problem with Specs and Amherst is that Muck plus, like, Spadef AV Golden Go, and I think Spadef AV Golden Go is not bad. Like I said, as an Inteleon, Haunter, and Amherst answer. I don't think you need to bring Scarf because you have answers for Mew, like in Trick Espeon, Zarude, shoot, even Tinkaton. Arcanine can't touch Twag. I don't like Hisuian Arcanine in this game. I agree, it's very optimistic. Not only is your move going to miss, though Flare Blitz is the move you click in this game, but the priority Aqua Jet, the not being able to beat Quag, and like Tusk could run defensive if it really wants to. I wouldn't like defensive, though. I really hope we don't see defensive from Shuckle King. But I want to go 55 Shuckle, 45 Gravy. I think Tusk is just so much more of a threat than what... I think Tusk is just so much more of a threat than what Enamorous is. I really do. Like, just no switchings. I also think Jolteon's freaking good. I'm not bringing defensive Tusk this season. That's wild. Special Power of Solar Beam Arcanine could be cool. You get the 1 kill on Quag. Shuka Hands isn't bad, but I don't know if it KOs at +2 with Ice Punch. Just because it's not the strongest mon. Chat's at 69% Shuckle King, 31% Gray. In the pool. Last match of the week, we got me versus Envy. Envy has a lot more Pokemon than me. Who wins? I'm not gonna bother putting that. It's me versus Envy. We're not about to go bias versus bias. Okay. I'm gonna tell you this week, guys. This week my battle goes up at 1, which would be 12 and a half hours. Delphox is good in this game, I agree. I think Terra Fairy Delphox is really good in this game. Ice Cube looking good is a crazy statement. Meow sits on my team. Does it? Yeah, the Quavo MVP is so freaking funny because of the Drew game. Meow's good, I agree. I mean, dark types are good versus my team. I mean, that doesn't mean they're great. I mean, look at Asui and Electro and look at Envy's team. Dude just vultures on his entire team for free. So I read the rules now. Just how do people have more than 8 Pokemon? You just have to have more. You have to have user points. Can Ape Crest handle Ursaluna? Yeah. Crest is a good answer, Ursaluna. And Ape obviously can eat any hit and just get powered up Rage Fists. Ape is really freaking good in this game. If only Terra goes Ursaluna. Nah, he'd run Crunch anyway, right? Because Crunch hits Crest while also hitting Slowbro, while also hitting like Delphox, and then basically can hit them all. Yeah, extra ball low kick or Oko Heatran unless it's running max defense. I think Terra Fairy Electro is pretty good, but Terra Ice is good too. Does this team have anything for a smoothly played Grumpig? You know what? No. Absolutely nothing. Well, I mean, he can't Terra his Mon. I actually think Koopa's pretty cool here. My team despises Scarf Meow. My team actually loves Scarf Meow. If he voluntarily becomes a Meowscarada that is locked into a move that's also weak, I can name 7 Pokemon, maybe 10 Pokemon on my team that eat a hit from Scarf Meowscarada. Maybe 15 Pokemon. I don't even have that many. Don't. It's all good. You just watch the game tomorrow at 1. But I don't like Scarf Meowscarada. I think Bandit is really good here. I think Protective Pads is good for my Flame Body Heatran. I think Expert Belt is good. I think Heavy Duty Boots is good. The main reason I don't like Scarf is just because, like, it's already faster than my entire team besides Electrode. I don't have to face Addison. I face Envy, Gravy, and then Mephisto. I don't think I face Addison at all, Skyla, this season. Like, at all. I'm pretty sure I don't. Let me do this. +2 Delphox can take down Ursaluna. Yes, that's correct. Schedule. Yeah, I don't face. I face Envy, and then I face Gravy, and then I face Mephisto, then I face Ellie, and then I end it with Uzi Gunner. Yeah, Dragonite's amazing. The thing is, like, Streamtail is really weird because, like, it's good into some mods, but it's bad into others. Like, it's bad in the Heatran, even that Stomping Tantrum. It's bad in the Glowbro. It's bad into Crash. And if he runs like some jank set with like Stomping Tantrum, then it's bad into Ape. I'd run Iron Head over Iron Tail. I think Zapdos is pretty good here for Samurott. Ape if it wants to connect. Crocodile check. From the from the chest of rest, G-Knight. Yeah, that's the one with Terra. I do like that Dragonite's my MVP. What does Envy do against Ape? His options are paralyzing it with Static, encoring it with Scream Tail, though I could be Menta Herb, Banded Adamant Masquerade with Flower Trip just to do a lot, and then I have to win the 50-50 with Rage Fist versus Drain Punch. That's about it. Toxic with Salazzle, but I could be Resto Chesto. Hoopa could be Scarf, but Ape can live. Terra flying the Dunsparce with Air Slash and Glare. Those are all options. What do you think of Ape and Draft Joy now that you added a few games? It's really good, 36. Even without Terra, I think it's amazing. I'll be honest, guys. Like, if you guys could see some of my test games that I upload, because you only get one draft game a week. If you see some of my test games, Ape goes freaking crazy in most of them. Like, it's always freaking good. It's always been good in my draft games. Like, it was really good versus Drew in all my all my mock games. It was really good in my mock games for week 2. Yeah, Tone knows. You think Envy has the edge matchup wise? I'll give it to him. 55-45, I think is fair. Sorry, I'm just messing around with some water. I think that's pretty fair. Everything's all right now with Kelly, but he's taking some time away because he has things IRL he has to deal with. So that's why under the radar I take it. Crest looks pretty crappy in this game. Why do you say that? It easily eats a hit from Yaskarada and can Thunder Wave. Easily takes +4 Quavo's hit. Walls Goodra like nothing. Can Thunder Wave to Dunsparce. Thunder Wave Screamtail. Walls Zapdos. Why is Crest bad? Is Goodra a threat? I think Goodra's really good for Heatran. I don't know why. I'm trying to, like, literally, I'm being serious. Why is Crest bad? Yeah, also, I don't even have to switch out versus his Dark type. His Dark type doesn't kill me, and I can do so much back. Thank you, Chief. Want to ask you how you deal with your mental health when you work for such long hours? I don't have mental health. I got back pain, but I feel good in my head, so we're okay. I'm fine. I love my job. I love what I do. I like playing Pokemon. I'm very blessed to be able to do this. I do take breaks. I spend time with my family. I exercise. I drink water. That's it. Yeah, Quavo can't spin. No, Meow definitely comes. Meow's, I think, extra belt or banned, in my opinion. Yeah, I just don't sleep very well. That's unfortunate, but that's just how it's been. I'm not jacked, no. I just started working out again like a week and a half ago. My back pain really set me back, but I have to start fixing it up, or otherwise I have to get surgery, which I don't want. The toughest decision is Electrode to Zelfox. Yeah, I think both are really good too, is the thing. $64 is crazy. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, you're not going to expect at all what I bring. I don't drink caffeine, Authority. Even my G Fuel, wow. Even my advanced G flavor is I'm doing yoga as well. It's incorporated in my exercises for my back. My advanced G flavor is not caffeinated. What about Weakness Policy Crest? I think that's an option too. I think they're all really good. The biggest issue with Envy's team is the fact that Envy loves to click Thunder Wave and Glare. Glare to Dunsparce, Thunder Wave Screamtail, Thunder Wave Zapdos, Body Slam Ursaluna. Yeah, do I have bad sleeping posture? No, I sleep on my back. Or I sleep on my side, like regular. Anger Point Rindo Crocodile is such sick tech. Yeah, I started doing taking some stuff from yoga to help with the back. I just recently started though, so it's not anything crazy. Can you bluff by having 2 captains in the match? Yeah, you can easily, and you could still have. Hey, thank you, Jim. You could still bring both captains, and they can both have the option of Terra. Genius says you'll never expect knowing Envy is going to actually crazy with the statement and bring the lot of stuff. No, I'm not. You won't expect my team. You won't expect my team. Oh yeah, I've had back problems for a couple years now. It's really bad. It's recently got really worse. Like worse. IRL yoga stream. Nobody wants to see me stretch. Was it AML level silly? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it's Amo level. Amo has some sick techs. Don't say you would. Yeah, that's another mon I really like in this game is SD Lycanroc. Like, Lycanroc is really freaking strong. Accelerock, Stone Edge, Close Combat. Electrode, Ape, Samrock, Cresselia, D-Knight, Tran. Not bad. I don't team build with Amo. I do test with Amo. Though when Amo gives me some suggestions, I for sure take them. And when I ask him for something, I definitely take his advice. But Amo does a lot of tests with me. The two people that test the most with me, like, I mean, I test with a lot of people, but the ones that I play the most games with in a week, like I'll test with Tone, I test with Owen, I'll test with Dylan. But the two people that give me the most games are Envy and Amo. Though this time Envy hasn't given me any games because obviously I'm playing him, and he hasn't given me any games for Gray either. But Amo usually gives me the most. Yeah, I like testing with Amo. He always brings some cool stuff. And it makes me aware. What Terra from Envy do I expect? Terra Fly to Dunsparce. I think that's like a great ape answer. Spec Teacher is not bad, but that's also why I'm thinking Goodra comes. I can tell you guys my 6 if you want to know. It's not like I'm not going to tell you anything about the stuff, but I'll tell you my 6. Thank you, KK. Appreciate it. Yeah, Dunsparce is too good to me. Oh, by the way, guys, speaking of Amo, he is an incredible draft player, and he's like 17 subs away from 1,000. Can we get my boy to 1,000 subs before I end stream? Amo Pokemon. My dude is 17 subs away from 1,000. Let's get my boy to 1,000 subs so we can get monetized. Why not make Ape your Terra Captain? You can only make low rank Pokemon your Terra Captain. Don't tell you the 6. You like the surprise? That's fine. You want to be surprised in the video? Alright, you'll be surprised. You're not ready for Specs Ice Cube? I actually think Ice Cube's okay. Hey, appreciate the sub, guys. Emerald's a goat, man. If you like Draft League content, you're gonna love like the sets he uses and everything. I want you to tell us. I mean, you'll see in 12 hours. Speaking of which, I gotta ask Pedro if is he working on it. Working on it now or in the morning. Need it by 12. Good morning, Matt. Made it till the end. What time does the vid go live? 12 hours from now. It'll go live at 1 p.m. Eastern. Quick draw, belly drum, slower for the win. Almost. I almost brought that. I'll be real. I did almost bring quick draw, belly drum, slow bro. It's so freaking good here. Drain punch, ice punch, shell side arm, broken. I agree with that 36. Hey, my boy. Amo hit 1K. Let's go. Thank you guys for supporting. You like your team so far, Joey? Any improvements? I freaking love my team. I love every member on my team. I like Samrock and Delphox slightly less. You know why Delphox disappoints me? Because everybody when I drafted Delphox said in the comments, "Oh man, that mon's bad," and I'm just sitting here like, "Damn, you guys don't know what you're talking about." And week 3 literally proved I was right. And if Delphox hit that overheat, I don't care that I lost. I more so care that I didn't get to prove people like that Delphox was cooking. Because if Delphox hit that overheat, I'm at full HP the entire game and I click Specs Dazzling Gleam and I win. Delphox also lives +1 Surf from Greninja easily. Easily when I Terra Fairy. Like I'd be at 100% the entire game and click Dazzling Gleam. And I get 6 kills and they'd be my MVP. I'm like, yeah, you talk shit about Delphox. You were wrong. And then in my next video, I put every single comment that talks shit in the front because I'm petty as fuck. And then I'll say, yo, don't fucking question me. Because this is Delphox the God. I called him Delphox the God for a reason in my video. Hope you're having a great weekend. Thank you, Vin. Nah, the saddest part about the disconnect was that me and JV were held hostage by fucking Muck, dude. Muck actually held us hostage. How do you beat Hoopa Unbound? Luckily, that's a bounded Hoopa. Dude, I'm not putting wide lens, man. Wide lens is so... I don't want to be weak to hit. I'd rather miss. Sucks that Delphox won on the bench for the next 8 weeks. Nah, Delphox is a good mon. I think both of my chair captains are incredible. But yeah, literally the fact that Muck made us reset because it kept poisoning us, so we used all 10 and then we got rid of its ability and then it kept critting from there too and getting crazy rolls. After that, it started getting crazy rolls. That's what I'm saying. Wide lens I can still miss too. I did not say it was bad. I said it was redundant typing when the team was missing important things like removal. I don't think removal is necessary in Scarlet and Violet draft. Unless you manage to get Great Tusk, Iron Treads, Corviknight, or Quavo, I don't think removal is necessary at all. And that's an opinion I share with Zazo and Dylan, two of the goats of draft. Literally two goats of draft. The Mount Rushmore of draft right there. Again, they could be wrong too, just because they're some of the greatest draft players ever. But I do think a grounded poison type is always important, 100%. I 100% agree with you. Yep, literally 36. Agree completely with you. Yeah, I mean, the thing versus my team, if you set up, and I've said it before, if you set up hazards versus my team, you're taking damage from some of the strongest Pokemon in the game. Gray, I mean, people talk down to the Fox like they do in Telly on this gen. Facts. Appreciate you, by the way. I don't think top tier remover is necessary, but I like to have something like in a league where I have Volcarona, my only remover is Serena. It's just nice to have something. Well, I mean, I don't have Volcarona. Like, you know what I mean? I don't have anything 4 times weak. Dragonite's good with boots. Bandit's really good too. This thing hazard remover is super limited right now. It works in your favor. I also agree. Delphox didn't prove y'all right at all. It still got 3 kills that game. Yeah, versus boost hazard are is crazy. I agree. The only hazard that's a serious problem is T-Spike, and that's why you have your grounded poison. I agree with you. Crest isn't free setup in this case. Yeah, and if they set up hazards on Crest, I can Thunderwave. The best mon to set up hazards on Crest is literally Iron Treads and Tinglu, which I fight next week. How did D-Knight being an MVP again? All it's done is click extreme speed for me this season. That's all it's done. Yeah, I mean, Delphox got 3 last game. It could have gotten 6. It literally would have gotten all 6. Yeah. D-Knight's the GOAT. Globro going to be MVP after this week. Anyway, this is a fun game. It's gonna go up. It's gonna go up at 1 p.m. Eastern. I draft 1 point Cricket and Webs. Win me 1 week. Yeah, I mean that's fair too. If I had points, I would draft something, but I don't have any points, and I don't want to drop. I think every member on my team is important. I think my game versus large showed that every single member on my team mattered. Like every single member of my team in that game mattered. I needed Electro to break the sub, get some damage, and get the para. I needed Cress to check Florges. I needed Crocodile to wall Roaring Moon and get damage on thing. I needed Dragonite. Ape let me do this, and that. You think Envy brings Corrosion to Lazo? 100%. If he brings it versus me, for sure. Real question. Does G-Bro do its thing here? It's okay. Did Nazareth Globro with Cobra come this week? That could be good. Cobra's not a bad idea. That was a fun game. Put me in my mojo. Alright. I'm end the stream on that. Game goes up in 12 hours, guys. Game goes up in 12 hours. It is, right? Because like it's broken 36. But game goes up in 12 hours. I'll be back tomorrow, and then we'll do the watch together, and then Monday we'll do the Ironmon, continuing it up. Hopefully Grambo can go crazy. Have a great night, guys. I'll see everybody soon.